Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Ella Dishes It Out. Today I'm going to be making stuffed pork loin. Okay, so I've already butterflied my pork, and these are the ingredients I'm going to be using: cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, artichoke hearts, and spinach. So I'm getting ready to chop up the spinach, and then we're going to take all of these ingredients, mix them together, and then we're going to put it on our pork, and we're going to roll it up, and then we're going to tie it with some twine, baker's twine. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to chop up our spinach, and we're going to cook it slightly so that it'll easily fit into our pork loin. So I'll come back when it's cooked. Okay, so I sauteed up my spinach, and now I'm going to add the cream cheese. I gotta make sure this cream cheese is softened and ready to go. So just open it up. It's been sitting at room temperature for a minute, so hopefully it's ready. Just gonna open it. So you just open that up, and then you're gonna mix that in with the food. My daughter was trying to talk to me. She didn't know that I was recording. So check with her in a minute. I'm just gonna kind of chop that up, and just gonna spread this all over the mixture. So I'll come back to this. I'm gonna let it get a little bit more softer. While it's in that hot spinach, in that warm spinach, it should soften up more. So we're gonna go to here. I'm gonna lay my twine down, because when I roll up that pork, I want to have my twine ready. Now this is much longer than you need, but I'm going to chop off the ends before I get ready to do that. So we're going to open up our artichokes. I'm only going to use a few artichokes because that's just what I want to do. I can't open up my jar. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my artichoke hearts in there, and I'm going to stir all this together. I need to add my cheese too. I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese in a minute, but I just want to get this done first. Probably should have softened this cream cheese a little better before I put it in here so it can spread easier. But I'm not going to worry about that too much. Okay. Now we're going to add our Parmesan cheese. That tastes good. Look at my fingers. It tastes really good. So I'm opening up my bag of cheese. I'll use half this bag. This is 1.5 cups. So I'm going to use probably 3/4 of a cup. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to get ready to spread this on our pork loin. You see a pork loin right here? I'm going to spread it on there. kind of spread it out all the way across. It's going to be kind of tough to roll, but we're going to do our best. Just spread it out. If you don't have twine, you can use toothpicks to help it stick together. We're going to start on this thin end. This end right here is kind of thin, so we're going to start on this end. We're going to roll it. If some comes out, don't worry about it. Okay, we're going to start to roll. You just want to roll and roll. And roll. That's like I said, if something may come out on the ends, you just push it back in there and keep rolling. One big roll. Okay. One big roll. Okay, now we're going to get our baker's twine. And we are going to place this on top of here. I'm going to move it a little closer. We're going to transfer it over here. And we're going to tie it. Push that back in there. Tie it. Cute little tie. One last tie right here. Push that back in there. One last tie here. Okay. Some of that stuffing is coming out, but we're not going to worry about that because we're going to put that side down. That's going to be the side that we're going to put down in the pan. So I'm going to grab the pan and I'll be back. Okay, I've got my casserole pan here. It says baked with love. I just love it. It's so pretty, blue. Anyway, we're going to transfer our pork loin to this baking dish. And I'm going to put the side down that, oh, I meant to put some wax paper in there. So I really don't want to mess up my dish. But let me see if I can take it out and do it again. Okay. See some of it's coming out. Just push it back in there. All right, I'm gonna put some wax paper down. Let me wipe this up. I'm gonna protect my pan. Now, I put it back in there. This is going to be so delicious. So delicious. That wax paper can help keep that in place. All right. So here we go. We're going to go. That's good. We're getting ready to get started. We're going to put this in the oven. 350 degrees until brown. We're done. When the temperature reaches 150 degrees, you'll know it's ready. We'll be back. Okay, guys, this is my stuffed pork loin. It's done. And it's looking delicious. Some of the stuffing is coming out of it. It tastes good. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the string off. Got a nice crispy hard outer shell on it. Looks so good. I'm going to transfer this to another dish. After I get these strings off. Okay, now I'm ready to transfer it to another dish. I've got to get my dish ready. This is the dish I'm going to transfer it to so that I can slice it. I'm going to use 2 forks to transfer this. Try to get those strings off. Not working very well. I need 3 hands instead of 2 sometimes. Get those strings off of there. Okay, I'm gonna plate this up and I'll come back and show you the finished product. Look at this gorgeous pork loin, stuffed pork loin. It is looking great. So good. I'm about to slice into it. The first slice is probably going to be a little sloppy. Hopefully the second slice will look much better. Okay, we're going to slice it up. I'm going to use a different serrated knife. Okay. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful. With the artichoke and the spinach. Doesn't that look great? That looks awesome. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel, Ella Dishes It Out. Please remember, like, subscribe, and share. And as always, bon appetit.